If this month was a sprint, then I started it by tripping on my back foot. I planned on doing so much productive work, catching up on my personal goals, fixing my sleep schedule, etc. And yet, I failed miserably within the first 4 days. Same thing happened with my YouTube channel. I planned on uploading at least 2 videos a month in 2021. Yet, it's now March, and, well, you can check my uploads. When things like this happen, it can be really easy to just start falling back and giving up on whatever it is I was working on. Lately, though, I've been trying to remind myself that anything I care about doing long term, whether that be a personal goal or a daily habit, will inevitably take time. It's not about how well you start, but about how you push to keep going. I like to watch endurance racing, and one of my favorite things about it is the unwavering spirit of endurance, as some people call it. Anyone who's into endurance will know exactly what I'm talking about. I've seen examples of it time and time again. One team's car gets punted out, crashes, or has a failure of some kind. And depending on the damage, it can spend more than an hour in the garage to get the car back up and running. For the record, that amount of time in the garage would put your car dozens of laps behind everyone else. And yet, knowing full well that their chances of winning are extremely slim, the team mechanics keep working and eventually finish. Then they tidy up, roll the car back out, bolt on some fresh tires, and in hops a driver to put the car back on track. People who don't get it would ask, why? Why even bother? Any more than a few minutes in the garage pretty much throws out the chances of winning any race, let alone an endurance event. But to me, that's the beauty in it. When you're racing for 6, 8, 12, or even 24 hours straight, simply crossing the finish line can mean enough to keep running. And sometimes, that's what really matters. Now, this is probably just me projecting my love for endurance motorsport, but hopefully you get my point. It's not always about starting strong, but finishing strong. Most things worth doing don't even have a finish line, so you have no choice but to keep going. In summary, my point is that whether you've had a tough start to your year, your semester, your month, or whatever you're working on, give yourself the time to reset and get back on track. I'm not saying it doesn't pay to have a good start, but for most situations, starting again is an option. And as long as you don't mess that up, well, you're still good to go. So do what you need to do to recharge or whatever, but keep pushing. After all, it's all about the long run.